Hello, I'm back again. I've got the new wheel bearing out. The old one was a real was dragging. This one came with the sensor on it. Some of them that I have had to put on before, it don't come with the sensor. You got to be really careful with those, because most of the time, if when you change wheel bearing, you always want to change your sensor, because it won't. The old one won't read your old bearing right. But I'm going to install this for you, show you how to install it. On this one's a 3-bolt pattern. Probably that's about all you're going to run into, unless you get into a bigger truck, like maybe a gotta line the splines up. There she goes. She wants to go. Sometimes you gotta get a little tough with them to make them go. And this one here does have the seal right there, dust seal. Keep junk out in around that hub. Sometimes those things get stuck. Just make sure you line all your holes up. It's almost like changing brakes, but just a little bit more to it than just changing brakes. But if you can change brakes, you can change wheel bearing. And hopefully this video will help you out. That's the and sometimes you get up here and around the top of this axle, that top bolt, sometimes some of them's really close. This one's not, but some of them can be pretty aggravating. And always make good sure that you start your bolts straight. Don't cross thread them, or you'll be buying another wheel bearing or tapping out the hole that the bolt goes through, because it will strip out on you. And you don't want no cross threads. But like I was saying before, torque spec on this axle nut. Well, see, I've messed up there myself. It's a good mess ups. Helps you learn. I took and I missed the. I'm gonna have to clock it around. That's another important thing. Is I'm glad I done that, because you know I'm gonna have to rotate this thing around to get the wheel sensor back in the ABS sensor into the right spot. I was kind of worried about this one. I didn't know how bad the rust had got in around it. If you got it, I looked for some a while ago, but I didn't have none. When you put these wheel bearings on, if you can get some never seeds and put inside this spindle here, it'll help you in future cases like this. It makes it a lot easier to get the wheel bearing out. It ain't hard to spin. It's just get this thing fed through here, and make sure you plug your wheel sensor up, because it will kick a light on, ABS light. And this one here, okay, and we stick it right there. That was a 10mm nut that holds that on. And then there's your plug in that goes in. There's the lock. It's in there, and there's a hole right there. Shove it right back. And then once I'm finished up, I'll zip tie everything back out of the way. That way it won't get tangled up. A lot of them has the latches. Now, if it don't pull all the way up at once, don't worry about it. Don't try to shove it up there. As long as you've got your splines and stuff within your axle right there, as long as they're started in there, you wouldn't get that far. A lot of times what holds you out right here is that O-ring and that dust seal that goes in there. And where I was talking about never season is right in this spindle right here. You can take and paint that up with never season, and hopefully you won't have to change it no more, but more than likely you will, because these wheel bearings do wear out. But if you put the never seas on them, it makes it a whole lot easier to get off. If I'd had some, I would have put it on this. So I would recommend that you get you a can of never seas. It don't matter whether there's different types of never seas. Some of it's the copper type. It's more of a high heat never seas. I like the copper real well. The silver, it's good stuff also. It just don't, you wouldn't have to have copper for this, but the silver would be just fine. And even on this axle nut right here, I'm probably going to put a grease, and on this 2003 S10, that nut torques to 130 foot-pounds. If you don't know what your specs are, you can put your vehicle online, what type of vehicle it is and what you're doing, and there's a place on there. I googled it and it said 130 foot-pounds. And torque is very important on this nut right here, because that gives you your correct bearing crush in there. If it's too loose, it's going to burn up. If it's too tight, it's going to burn up. So you need to really follow the torque specs and stuff on the wheel bearing. And well, there's the wheel bearing installed. I just got to finish tightening up and put the rest of it back together. And like I was saying before, if there's anything that you need any help with, or want to know how to do something that I know, because sometimes I don't, these things that I know that I don't think of, and if there's anything I can do to help you, just leave a comment down below, or something that you would like to see done, or anything like that. Feel more than free to leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you. I don't get very many comments, and I'm still trying to grow this channel. So if you're watching this video, and I hope it helps you out, and if you got any questions or anything on these wheel bearings or anything, feel free to comment down below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. I try to answer all comments, because you've took your time out of your day to comment on my stuff. And please like and share this video, help me grow this channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you that is subscribed and have watched my videos. I thank all of you, and just keep on watching my videos, like, subscribe, and share my videos. This is Backwood Fox, and may the good Lord bless you, and we'll catch you later.